Alright. First foremost, say all honor and praise be to Yahweh Shai. Double honors unto the apostles of GMS. Shalom to all the sincere Akim out there teaching out there in the highways and byways and truth and sincerity. This is a quick update on the so-called terrorist attack that took place a week ago. This is from the news site Reuters, and it says investigators suspect UK killer was lone wolf radicalized on the internet. And in recent years, in certain attacks or false flags that have taken place, it always seems to be the pattern of a lone wolf, which I believe through the spirit is a key term in Esau's agenda to basically find a route to label anyone a terrorist, and to also basically, play a part in shutting down the internet, because I believe David Cameron, before he came out of office, spoke about, no, actually, was it David Cameron or Theresa May, which basically implied a thought process known as nonviolent extremism, which is basically pushing towards that, certain things, certain ideologies that you may have, which is against traditional British values, so-called and so-called, can make you be considered as a terrorist. Now, for a person who doesn't understand the faith, doesn't understand the truth, if they watch, our clips and videos online, which is speaking completely about the Bible, they may, say, oh yeah, these guys are extreme, so on and so forth. Well, that's the same thing that's taking place here, man. So what I'm gonna do for the Spirit, Lord will, is I'm gonna read the scripture, man. I'm gonna read a bit of this article, then I'm gonna read the scriptures and close it out. And it says a former violent criminal who converted to Islam and kept out of trouble for more than a decade. The killer who struck Britain's parliament last week was a lone wolf, self-radicalized by material on the internet, investigators say. So it's like, so basically they're saying that he got radicalized, so-called, and by stuff he saw online. It could have been on YouTube, and that point alone, it now leaves the impression in people's thoughts and minds that, okay, that some people can be radicalized by the internet, and prior to, if they do something, they can be considered as an extremist anyway. That will then push forth into further control of the internet, and could even play a part in saying anyone can potentially be a terrorist, because anyone can potentially see something on the internet. Police say Khalid Masood, who tried to put his troubled past behind him, turning to religion, had copied the low-text attacks espoused by Islamic State. But investigators have found nothing yet to link him to extremist groups at home or militants abroad. The biggest question is, why did this man become a killer? Said a European source with knowledge of the investigation, and that this is the most difficult question to answer, because radicalization, quote unquote, is so complex and nuanced. One line of inquiry is that what he did was because of something he saw on the internet. So it says the day after last Wednesday's attack by Parliament, Prime Minister Theresa May said the 52-year-old had come to the attention of spy agency MI5 as a peripheral figure in an investigation into violent extremists, sparking concern about authorities should have known he's a potential threat. So by them making such statements, they basically said, look, man, if you watch certain things online, you are a potential threat. So if you're on the faith and you think you ain't being spied on by Esau, then you ain't in the right spirit, man. Because I was like, but guess what? I ain't got no bomb. I have no intentions of strapping a damn bomb to my chest. I'd rather play some fucking sports, man, than do some shit like that. Our goal is to just preach the word of Yahweh Shai. That's what it is, but this is all pushing to the family of the word, man. This is the book of Amos chapter 8 and 8, I believe. No, 8:16, right? Is it 8 and 16? No, 8 and 10. Famine. Hearing words. Amos 8 and 11, it says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will send a famine in the land. Not a famine of bread, no thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. And that will come through what? The shutdown of the internet. Because anyone can be considered as a terrorist, and because they can say, oh man, there's so much there's so much terrorist material, quote unquote, on YouTube and other sites. So we need to find a system or a way of maintaining it, and boom, that's a root of having the famine of the word. The next scripture I might get is Revelation 12 and 12, man. This is Revelation 12 and 12. It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devils come down unto you, have great wrath, because if you have but a short time. So at the end of the day, man, the elites have an agenda of shutting down the men of the Lord, man. And they're gonna come against us, but they're also gonna come against all you people as well who watched the video, and scoffed. Even if you watch the video and scoffed, hey man, your computer is marked, man. So really, there ain't much else to say on this article. I'm gonna post the article link in the description box. And with that, I'm gonna say, all honor and praise be to our Shai. Double honors of the apostle GMS.